Hi, we're back with another video. This time we're talking about converting customary length measurements. So we're taking one measurement and we're turning it into an equivalent measurement of a different unit. So our problem is 72 inches equals how many feet? So when I look at this problem, I immediately see that I have inches and feet. And the first thing I need to do is I need to go find my ink. Ink stands for important information I need to know. And when I look at my star chart, and this is only part of the star chart, but when I look at my star chart, I see three sections: length, volume and capacity, weight and mass. My problem is inches and feet, so I know we're talking about how long something is. So I'm going to be looking in this first section, and I'm looking for an equation that has both inches and feet. So I have miles to yards, that's not inches and feet. I have yard and feet, that's not inches to feet. I do have 1 foot equals 12 inches, so 1 foot equals 12 inches. That's my ink. And I'm going to start off by drawing a T-chart. And I'm going to take my problem, and I'm going to take the units that are in my problem, and I'm going to put them at the top. My problem starts with inches, so I'm going to put inches, and then ends with feet. And then I'm going to take my information that I got from my star chart and put it in the correct places in my T-chart. So I have 1 foot, so I'm going to put my 1 in this column, and 12 inches, so my 12 is going to go over here. I then have to decide what is my horse and what is my fly. And we know that a horse is bigger than a fly, so when I think about 1 inch and 1 foot, I know that 1 foot is bigger than an inch. So my foot is my horse, and my inch is my fly. And we know the rhyme, fly to horse, divide of course. So I look at my table and I've got to find my rule. I know I'm dividing by something. 12 divided by what equals 1? Well, I know that's 12. So my rule is divided by 12. So now I can go back into my problem and put it into my T-chart. I have 72 inches, so I'm going to put 72 here. And I don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm going to use my rule. 72 divided by 12 equals 6. So 72 inches equals 6 feet. And I have solved the problem. Let's try one. Okay, we have a new problem here. 8 miles equals how many yards? So I know my problem is all about miles and yards. So we're going to find our ink, our important information, by going over to the star chart. Again, we're talking about length, and I'm going to look to see which of my conversions match my problem. So I'm looking for miles and yards. And I see right off the bat that I have 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Okay, we're going to draw our T-chart just like we did before. I have miles first in my problem, so I'm going to put that in my T-chart, and then yards. I asked myself, which is the bigger unit of measure? A mile is bigger, so it's going to be my horse. A yard is smaller, it's going to be my fly. Horse to fly means multiply, so I know that my rule is going to be times something. I'm going to put my important information, my ink, into my chart. 1 mile, so 1 goes over here, equals 1,760 yards. So when I ask myself, 1 times what equals 1,760, I know that 1 times 1,760 equals 1,760. I'm going to go back to my problem. I'm going to look at the number I have. I have 8 miles, so it's going to go in the 8 column. I know that I'm going to follow my rule, so 8 times 1,760 is going to equal my answer. I'm going to come down here, 1,760. I put my bigger number on top. I'm going to multiply times 8. 8 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48, carry my 4. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4 is 60, carry my 6. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 6 is 14. So I know that 8 miles equals 14,080 yards. I hope this video helps you. Please let me know if you have any further questions.